The other day, and I can't remember the name of it, was a woman. I don't know if it was a congressman or a senator, but they were talking about the $60 billion that were being proposed cuts as quote-unquote draconian cuts. That's out of a $3.5 trillion budget. And I'm saying, are you serious? If we're serious about doing something with this, we're going to have to do a lot better than $60 billion.
You're absolutely right, and it's closer to a $4 trillion budget. I think it's 3.8 something. So, yeah, it's really a drop in the bucket. We've got a lot of work to do, and to say these are draconian cuts. And when I said that this cuts were the discretionary to federal agencies, a lot of these federal agencies in the last couple of years have had double-digit into the 20% range increases. And so, the president said in the State of the Union, he's going to freeze the spending. Well, he's freezing at record levels after record increases in the last 2 years. And we voted in the U.S. House to roll back discretionary spending to 08 levels or lower. We repealed, what we call Obamacare, their health care that passed. We cut $615 million out of the budget that funds the congressional and the party campaign conventions and the presidential campaign. I mean, there's so many places. You see where we're spending money that we can make cuts, and we voted. We have cut almost as much in the first 4 weeks voted out of the House that the last Congress raised in the first 4 weeks. And so, we're passing things out, Senate to the Senate, and saying, here's where we can make cuts and move forward.
Are you hearing anything from the Senate that's encouraging that they're going to look at this seriously?
I think we're going to have another long week next week, I'm afraid. I think we're going to be there at least through Friday when the current CR expires. And, they don't seem to be talking that they're going to accept our cuts. Like you said, they say they're draconian and we need to spend more money. And so I think it's going to be an interesting week. But I want to make it clear, my goal, and I think all my colleagues on my side of the aisle in the House and the freshmen and the 87 new freshman Republicans are focused on we have to make cuts and get this deficit and debt under control. And it's not our intent to shut down the government. We don't want to make hardship for families and for our government workers, but we got to make these cuts because if we don't, and shortly down the road, not too far, we're heading for a disaster, and the pain's going to be really bad for everybody.
When Ronald Reagan was president and he wanted a piece of legislation to pass, he would get on the radio or television and urge people to call their senators or congressmen and put the heat on them. Do you think that would matter at this point?
I think it's absolutely necessary, especially if you're Wednesday and Thursday of next week, and if we get bogged down on this in a big fight over the CR. The American people need to contact their congressmen and their people and their senators, and the White House for that matter, and let them know we need your help. We need the American people's help, because if the American people are silent on this, we're going to pay a price down the road, because we need their help and support. And I definitely encourage them to participate and call and email. Don't waste your time writing regular mail letters. Call or email. And they should start right away.
Congressman, we appreciate your time this morning, and good luck.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, Congressman Bob Gibbs, our guest today on the Sounding Board.